Hello everybody and welcome back to Just a Girl and Her Knitting. My name is Heather. You can find me on all the things down below. I will add them. Email, Etsy, Instagram, Ravelry. How are you all doing today? I'm doing good. It's been a couple weeks. I know I always apologize for missing, but life things get in the way. So I'm here. It is a Thursday. I am coming to you from the lake, from Lake Roosevelt. My son and his friends are doing their annual camping trip. It's not really camping. I mean, I guess you can call it camping, but they have internet, hot water, electricity, air conditioning. They are staying in trailers and tents, so I guess maybe. But anyways, we're gonna jump right in. I am very limited. I am coming to you from the house, which is finished. I know when we were talking last, we weren't sure if it was gonna be done. It was finished for 4th of July weekend, so my in-laws got to move in, got to stay here. We're waiting on air conditioning, so we have a window unit, but it's hot. But right now it's not. My son always picks the hottest week in July, it seems like, to do his trip. So I'm working from here right now. I just have a fan going. Hopefully you don't hear too much of that noise, but it's cloudy, rainy, and windy right now. So I have all the windows open in the front rooms, and here I am with my ums, but I just have the breeze blowing through. The way the house is positioned, or the trailer's positioned, the breeze comes straight through, so that's nice. My friend is sleeping. She got up really early this morning, so she's asleep on the sofa right on this side, but I just want to jump in. I want to do this. I already filmed it once and there's too much noise and you can hear her, so I'm going to try again. Anyways, welcome back. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for those who comment, like, subscribe, come back. Thank you for new people. I do appreciate you all. So, first finished object. We're going to jump, like I said, right on it. I finished my Marguerite socks. These are a pattern, a test knit pattern by Sunday Morning Knits, Laura McLean. And these are a DK weight sock. They are scheduled to come out soon. I'm really bad about saying when. I actually don't know half the time. But anyways, so let's talk about it. I used Yarnable DK yarns in the, I don't have my tags here because I'm at the lake, they're all at home. But we have my contrast, and then my main color. I knit the 48 stitch size to equal size 4. It was like 60 stitches. There was no way. But my gauge matched the designer, and I still got, but I did it on 48 stitches. I don't know what was going on. And I went down to a needle size. I used a US size 3 instead of a US size 4. I don't know what those, 3.75 and a 4 millimeter. I'm not sure. I'll try to remember to put some information, maybe. But anyways, I knit them for my husband. He wears a US size 14 shoe, heel flap and gusset, this broken rib pattern. I don't have much to say about the pattern. It was super easy, super quick. I used 90 grams of the main color and 6 grams of the contrast color. So that is all done. So my next FO, kind of FO, not really FO, redo, we'll call it, is the Wee Penny dress. Let me pull it up for you. So here is mine. So we were cleaning out the baby's closet, and I was putting all of her winter stuff away because it's not cold anymore and she'll have grown out of it by the time winter comes back around. And in the process, I found this Wee Penny dress. It's by Tyga Hillard. It's a paid for pattern, but there's the name. I tried it on her and it still fits her. It was just too short. So what I did was I went ahead and I ripped out, well, I took my stitch marker out because I thought I was done. So I ripped back to here, you could see my stitches. And then I knit all of this, added length, and then I picked up, or I used, so technically these are the same colors. This is 100% cotton, Knit Picks Sport Weight cotton, and I dyed it with acid dyes, not knowing you can't dye cotton with acid dyes, it fades. So I'm hoping when I block this and wash it, this will fade to match, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So you can see I added from here down in length for her, and it fits her. It's going to block out a little bit more, so it's going to be a little longer, but this is a redo finish, so it goes along with my recent desire to try on knits, and if they need to be repaired, I repair them. So my final finished object is the aperture tank. It's a test knit for Jennifer Owens Designs, and I finished it 4th of July weekend. And here it is. I had it on earlier, but it's hot. So I'll insert photo or video of me wearing it, and then I'll insert photos from what before it was blocked. Or I'll show you. So here it is. When I saw you last, I was here. I had just joined. But here it is. It's a very flowy, lightweight. Here's my yarn. So what I have left, I used the Fiber Co. yarn, this yarn in the colorway Sea Pink. I got it 30% off at the Applewood Yarn Barn in Green Bluff. I like that store a lot. It's one of my favorites. And it was inside this bag that I got in Moscow. It is a all over lace pattern. I used size 8 for the ribbing, size 9 for the lace, and size 5 for the straps. I will be making this again. I have yarns picked out, I have my hand spun picked out, and I have a linen that I have in stash that I'm gonna try, but it used 166 grams of yarn. So that's not too bad, I don't think. For a size 5, I knit the size 5. I have a 46 to 48 inch bust, but here it is. I love it. I'll show you the photos of it not blocked. So here's one. I just tried it on over literally the shirt I'm wearing. So there it is, not blocked. And then there's the front, and then I'll insert the video of me wearing it this morning. So here's another finished object. I am so thrilled with it. I love it. Like I said, can't wait to make more. I'm not much of, but it is my Jaunty Shawl by Andrea Mowry. I was here, I need to put a different color marker on it. I was here the last time you saw it, and I knit just a couple of inches. Once I finished my sweater, or my top, I went ahead and I just picked this up during 4th of July. I don't think I brought anything else with me. No, I brought those socks. I finished those socks, I finished that top, and I worked on this. So, and this is on my Spoiled Sheep acrylic yarn holder, and I'm using my hand spun. This is Loose Yarn Company Rambouillet, 100% Rambouillet in lemon, and applied with Peachy Keen from Weird Sisters wool. It's an 80% Polworth, 20% silk, or 85-15 something. Just slowly chugging along. I'm knitting this on my Chiago size 2 needles, US 2 2.75 millimeter. I know some people don't like that people use US sizes, but it's just a habit for me. Another work in progress I have are called the Paperback Socks. They're by Ellie and Flora, and this is a test knit. So we have 20 rows of twisted rib, and then this faux cable pattern, slip stitch heel. I'm working on the gusset right now. Gusset decreases. These will be for my husband. They're going to be a size 14 again. I'm using Yarnable If You Got It Haunt It from October of 2025 for the main color, and this is Oh My Board in the plush DK. And I'm using size 3, US size 3 needles, 3.25 millimeter. And I'm using my ChiaoGoo quads for this. So I've been experiencing quite a bit of hand pain, so I got these hoping that they would help alleviate it, and so far we're doing pretty good. So that's my project. I think I only have to have one done by August 1st. I should have it done this weekend between work and everything. Another project that I'm working on in my Deli-Q snap bag is my Surrey pullover by Alicia Plummer. So she ended up going ahead and ending the test knit early, and I didn't finish, which is fine. She said it was fine. We worked out all the kinks that we needed to, and so she was okay with it not being finished. She's still sending the patterns to people who are working on it, the finished pattern, and then she also still sends you 2 free patterns to choose from her library. My very first pattern of hers was the campsite shawl, and I absolutely love it. But here it is. I was here the last time, and then I got a couple inches done. So this is going to be probably not a priority, but a priority. I'm going to keep working. Oh, and I'm knitting on a US size 8 5 millimeter ChiaoGoo needles. I'm thinking about putting my ChiaoGoo quads on this because I have them in an 8. I bought an 8, a 9, and a 3, and I think I want to go ahead and get more because I do really like them. You can't get them in an interchangeable set, so I'm having to just piece them together, which is fine, not a big deal for me. My next kind of book. So now this time I've gotten through this really fast. It's only been 12 minutes. Last time it took me so much longer, and I don't even know what I talked about. So anyways, I had an order for some sock tubes, and I went ahead and I cranked some Patons Kroy. This is 60 stitches on my Erlbacher Gerhardt Speedster. So if you were to order sock tubes from me, you would get them like this, waist yarn, sock tube, waist yarn, unless you do a hung hem, then it's a hung hem, cranked waist yarn. So one of my customers, this is Zebra Stripes or something like that, she asked if she could send sport weight yarn. Absolutely. I can crank lace weight, but I don't know how how it's gonna hold up. I haven't actually cranked lace weight yet. I can, I just haven't. I might do that. I wonder if I can find a superwash nylon lace weight yarn and put it on my machine and see how it does. I think I might have some. Anyways, my bad. Sorry. Squirrel. Anyways, I can go from lace weight up to DK weight. I don't think I can do worsted. I might be able to, I don't know. I've never put worsted on my machine. But I thought, oh, well, Patons is thick, so it's going to crank similar to Patons, that sport weight that she sent me. Is like String Theory yarns or something. It was a self-stripey, beautiful yarn, loved it. And I put it on my machine and I'm like, this is dense, this is bad. So I messaged her and I was like, hey, I think this isn't a sport weight yarn. It is dense, it is hard to crank. Like, can I put it on my 48 stitch cylinder, crank it then? I can get 6 to 7 stitches per inch for the gauge, or do you want me to rescan it and send it back to you and I'll issue a refund? She's like, no, go ahead and put it on the other cylinder. So I do. Come to find out, it's actually DK weight yarn. This whole time it was DK weight. So, anyways, I always crank a sample if I'm going to crank like patterns or, well, anything to dial in my tension, because not every yarn is created the same and not every yarn cranks the same. So anything with a lot of dye in it, so dark colors, tend to come off and get cranked tighter. Anything like a 75-25, I have to lower my tension quite a bit. 80-20, I have to raise the tension up to make it looser, because it can't be cranked at the same. Patterns can't be cranked at the same. My DK yarns cannot be cranked at the same tension that my machine came as. So I go in and I adjust my tension, but I always crank a sample. So this was my sample tube. To come to find out, it was DK yarn the whole time. This is 60 stitches, by the way. These I'm just going to add heels, toes, and cuffs and make a pair of socks for my husband. Although I was noticing that one tube is longer than the other, so one had more yardage than the other, which is fine, because with these I'm going to pull back 20 rows or so, 20 rows, and then do the ribbing, and then pull back however many rows, make the toe, and I'll do the same, so I'll just make sure I pull out the same amount to make them even. But with that being said, is there anything else I have to talk about? I talked about all my projects. I have another test knit coming up soon. It's for a vest, a slip over. I think I get the pattern on the 26th. So I have some time still. We are out at the lake this week. I came on Wednesday. My husband's home while at work. He's doing his thing, and then he'll come back on Friday. He stayed last night, and then the kids get here today at noon. So they say they'll be here at noon. I don't believe them. They have grocery shopping and all kinds of stuff to do. I don't think they'll be here at noon. We'll see. And then they're going to be out here till Sunday. Then we'll all go home. My husband will come back on Friday night after work. But I'm just going to work, hang out with the baby, hopefully get to knit. I brought my little electric Yo Wheel Nano to spin. I was thinking about spinning up some Wensleydale. I washed some. It was part of a naughty fleece I bought. I think I paid like $4. No, not even that. Maybe $2 for it. I bought 3 naughty fleeces. The Wensleydale is 150 grams. It was like $2 or something. And then I got 2 CVM fleeces. They are each, I think 2 pounds. No, not even, maybe a pound and a half. And they were, all 3 total were $10. So it's always fun to try something out. They are extremely, well, the CVM is not super dirty, but the Wensleydale, it was pretty dirty. So I'm just gonna hand pick it, and then I have a hackle. I might put that on there. I don't think I want to drum card it or pick it. So that's something I hope to work on this weekend, and then I think that's it. It's gonna be a short one. I don't think I have anything else to say. I will link my Ravelry, Instagram, Etsy for my sock tubes. I will, yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend, great week. Have fun with your knitting, make what brings you joy, and just have a great day. Thank you. Bye.